Yo, what's going on, my YouTube viewers, my YouTube subscribers? It's the one, the only, your friendly neighborhood BlkSpdrMan, reminding you to comment, like, and subscribe to enter yourself into a raffle for a Spider-Man pop figure. It's your friendly neighborhood content creator, BlkSpdrMan here, coming at you with BDO patch notes for November 10th. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And you subscribe, go ahead and send me your Instagram name. That way you can be entered into a free giveaway for a Spider-Man pop figure. All right, let's get into it. All right, this patch note was, as always, around 859 megs. All right, new and improvements. Separated the Ninja, Berserker, and Narusawa shoes and Narusawa armor. Added the Narusawa shoes to the outfit boxes that contain Ninja and Berserk, Narusawa armor. Adventurers who had the Ninja, Berserk, Narusawa armor. It seems to be something that they've done for at least the last 3 patches that I've done, where they've added in shoes to armor boxes depending on the armor, but it's all good. Changed different texts for a part of item description for certain lumbering axes and butcher knife items to match that of other tools. Changed the expiration period applied instantly upon purchases from 6 to 24 hours of Sun Resolves outfit. Okay. Added the JoJo, the pet's item description that you can only take out one pet that can loot items from a slightly further distance at a time. Interesting. Changed the way summoning works with ancient relics. Okay. So before the party user uses the scroll at the designated location to summon monsters, party leader gets loot and quest reward. Party members get loot. After, go to the destination spawn location to interact with the fated ancient relic and use the UI to summon. The party leader puts the number of scrolls according to the stage of the party wishes to attempt. The rest of the party put in the same number of scrolls. The party leader and members all get their rewards as loot. The summon scrolls can still be used in the old method. Interesting. I guess it's obviously its way to increase the level for scroll summons and then potentially get better loot from scroll summons. Difficulty of the boss determined by the number of scrolls used regardless of the size of your party. In other words, we strongly recommend you bring as many party members as you can. That's good. For example, the stage 1 boss summoned by one person registered 1 summon scroll versus one party of 5 members registering 1 summon scroll. Each will be different level. Therefore, bring as many party members as you can will greatly increase the efficiency of taking down these bosses. The higher the stage, the more powerful the foe, but the amount of reward remains the same. Using this revamped method of summoning these bosses has a low chance to spawn monsters who are drawn to the ancient relic. Defeat the monsters to attain additional loot. Okay. What you got here? The Black Desert Summon Scroll content, aka the Disco Ball, was one of the better means of acquiring enhancement materials such as memory fragments. However, the amount of time spent waiting for the boss to appear was greater than the actual time spent taking down the boss. Thus, we've thought it over many ways to make the process more interesting, but felt it somewhat lacking to simplify, reducing the summoning time to summon powerful boss monster and attain loot, and thus decided to go with using a greater amount of summon scrolls to summon a mighty foe. This new method is similar to combine the dagger keys method in the dungeon Soul Magia, where you can pick up your own difficulty and potential rewards that scale up to 5, which will require 5 scrolls each. While not included in today's update, we plan to implement a similar scaling for scrolls attained by combining forbidden books and scroll written in ancient languages as well. Okay. Change the party special deal so that the effect 30% plus 30% silver collection upon central market can be applied when you activate the value pack. Okay. You can adjust the settings for special deals by pressing the cogwheel shaped in icon on the upper left of the party widget. Added an item that allows you to check whether or not value pack is buffed on the area of the screen where you can adjust settings on the upper part of the party widget. We developed a party special deal as quality of life feature for adventurers who enjoy forming parties to defeat monsters together. However, we received feedback from adventurers in NA and EU saying that items sold through this feature didn't benefit from the value packs effect, resulting in lower earnings, which discouraged adventurers from using it. Okay. Now, thanks to the NA and EU adventurers' feedback, we decided to allow value pack to be applied to the party special deals. Furthermore, we added an item icon to help better identify when the effect is active. With this, we hope more adventurers will party up and defeat monsters in Black Desert. Quest knowledge. Change the Crossroads quest window to now indicate how many times you selected certain quest routes. Adventurers who yet to complete a certain Crossroads quest will not see any indicators. While adventuring in the world of Black Desert, you will reach Crossroads quests in the main story that will introduce you to different NPCs and bits of story based on the decision. For adventurers who created new characters or are trying to complete quests to attain knowledge for adventure logs or are simply in the mood to seek out new and never before experience Black Desert storylines, this update will make it easier to discern exactly how many times you've chosen a specific route in a Crossroads quest, thus making it easier to access the various storylines of Black Desert. Change the fishing dialogue of the repeat, exterminate, and Nagas quests. Change the NPC for completing the Origin of the Powerful Energy quest and the NPC for accepting the Awakening Bree Tree Ruins quest. Conquest and quest nodes. Conquest War, Node War. All right. It's been 3 weeks since we introduced a new Node War revamp, and while many adventurers have been playing the updated Node Wars without too many difficulties, we also heard a lot of feedback saying that it was too much of a jarring change. Many of the adventurers in NA and EU were quite vocal with their feedback, especially in regards to removing the limits on the number of participants, stats limits, and designated days. In response, we wanted to give some insight into our intentions behind the update, and at the same time, we do believe we need to better reflect on our feedback as we work to further improve the Node Wars from here on out. Initially, we set the number of Node War participants to 100 to implement a war game style of gameplay for the revamped Node War. We hope to provide guilds that might be a bit outclassed a way to use numbers tactically against opponents who may have spread themselves too thin by occupying several nodes. However, we saw many concerns for how abrupt the gameplay changes were. The actual data lent credence to these concerns when we identified that most guilds were participating with less than the intended 100 participants. As a result, we decided to adjust the participant limit to more appropriate numbers that better reflect the current data. Do note that these limits are not set in stone and may see some adjustments depending on the future flow of Node Wars. As for the stat limits, we hope to create opportunities for guilds to participate in Node War, but we heard feedback claiming that the limits discourage adventurers from progressing and strengthening their character, as well as being disadvantageous to guilds that occupy multiple nodes in the current war game styles. Thus, we decided to remove the stat limits for now and continue to carefully monitor the ongoing wars. Interesting. Lastly, many of you express your opinions about the designated days of Node Wars. And so, to allow a greater number of adventurers to participate, we extended the current Node War days from 3 to 5. Furthermore, after receiving feedback that the original days of Sunday to Thursday that was announced on the Global Lab weren't flexible enough for many to join, we settled upon the days of the days of Sunday, Tuesday to Friday to encourage even more NA and EU adventurers to jump into the battlefields of Node War. Once again, we would like to thank all of our adventurers who shared their valuable feedback with us. We will continue to do our best to listen to your feedback. Thank you. All right. So they changed the amount of days in which Node Wars happen from 3 to now 5. So it just excludes Monday and Saturday. Interesting. And then the tiers for the different node wars. And then they also, based off of the tiers, change how many people can participate in it. Okay. While the changes to node war tiers and the added limits to the number of participants, we proceeded with resetting the node war occupation information and remove install forwards and annexes during November 10th maintenance. Taxes that were not collected due to the reset occupation information will be issued during November 17th maintenance. Please note that you will need to have succeeded in occupying a node of tier 1 or higher between November 10th and November 12th in order to participate in the November 13th war. Changed the rewards received upon becoming a lord of a territory and achieving victory in conquest wars via the points system. Glorious Victor reward will be awarded to guilds that win the Conquest War by destroying all enemy forts before the end of the Conquest War. During Spirit Victor rewards will be awarded to the guild that wins the Conquest War by the amount of points they have at the end. Items. Burning Spirit Victor reward. Contents. Gold bar of Glorious Battlefield. 10k times 2. Ancient Spirit Dust times 500. Crown Stone times 50. Resplendent Medal of Honor times 84. Item collection increase scroll 60-minute times 2 event. Scroll of Glorious Battlefield times 2. So they added in new rewards for the node wars, for winning the node wars. So let's see. Many adventurers are giving their all on the battlefield to rise victorious during the Conquest War pre-season. However, with the introduction of the point system to Conquest War, we have listened to our adventurers who have said that it seems pointless to keep fighting when the rewards were the same for winners that destroyed all of the forts and winners that won by points. Therefore, we have decreased the rewards awarded to winners that win by points to make the rewards for winners that destroy all the forts even more enticing. Okay. Oh, decrease. Sorry, I say increase. Decrease the rewards for those who only win by points and increase the rewards for those who win by destroying all forts. There isn't that significant of a difference between the two rewards. However, we hope it's enough to encourage people to keep fighting it out to the very end. Improving the system message to display the family name of the adventurer that destroyed the fort, command post, field, HQ during node/conquest war. We have added the adventurer's family name to display on the message so all may know which guild member dealt the glorious final blow to the enemy fort. Interesting. Background NPC effects, cutscenes. Change the dialogue of certain villagers of Port Ethria to sound more natural. Expanded the inaccessible areas in the dungeon. Fixed the issue where certain topology or topography would appear abnormal in the dungeon UI. Change the mount icon to the left corner to the screen to always be displayed to make it easier to discern the state of your mount. Interesting. When the mount has died. That is helpful. There have been times where I had no idea that my mount was dead, but that's better. The mount icon will always be displayed for level 10 or lower characters. If the mount died, the mount icon will remain and guide adventurers on how to resurrect their mount. Clicking on the following icons will lead you to the closest stable. That's pretty good. Added the UI that allowed you to recruit parties as platoon members. Ooh, platoon. From within the guild easier. You can create a party/platoon through the guild window by clicking on the party, platoon, and recruitment button. To create a party/platoon will only be displayed to your guild members. Okay. The party/platoon recruitment message and number of members will be posted on your guild chat when you click on the promote button. Adventurers can click on the message to apply the party/platoon. So new interfaces. All right. Added the message showing how to differentiate items that can and cannot be used by seasoned characters when attempting to use an item that the seasoned characters cannot use. Okay, that's good, I suppose. All right, added, added and changed the following for the progression pass on the game UI, gamepad UI. Added in the game banner on the right hand part of the menu that will enable you to check and use the progression pass. Added the function that allow you to check notifications to the progression pass icon on the upper right of the in-game screen when progression pass content is first available or when there are rewards you can attain from completing progression pass objects. Fix the issue where the text goes behind the UI space of the select die J window. Added a function that allows you to check the writer of the post when you hover your mouse over the scroll that takes you to the adventurer's board from the progression pass UI. Realign the icon of the guild information button on the guild window to be centered. Change the navigate text to navigate/cancel, which is displayed on the key guide in the bottom right hand corner of the world map in the gamepad UI mode. Change the setting UI to be hidden for a moment when showing the preview of simple setting by PC Specs UI. Reverted the loading screen to the previous image. Reverted the Halloween clip that plays in the background for login and server selection screens back to the previous clip. Expanded the area on the season special GIF UI where the description is. Adjusted the location on the description text on the optimized display on the settings system. Adjusted the times for world bosses, no conquest, and tribute wagons by 1 hour on the NA server as daylight saving ended. Interesting. Web. So made some changes to the web page. Changed display notifications if you enter the password wrong 10 times or more in Spanish. Improved to send a notification pertaining to your account to your alternate email as well when you have registered an alternate email. Improved to display failed logins in the recent login page on the Black Desert official website. Also, certain texts were changed and added. Improved the part of the UI on the purchase action page on Black Desert's official website. Fixed the issue where the nickname and date would be displayed normally on the beauty album page in the mobile environment. Fix the issue where your current page will move as well when obtaining a post in a new page by pressing Control left mouse button on the list of the updated pages of Black Desert's official website. All right. And to bring it on home, modified or changed. Fix the issues where a defeated seagull in Velia would spin on the ground. Fix the issue where character motion would appear abnormal in certain areas of the dungeon. Fix the issue where the DP debuff will not be applied for a moment when the light exposure occurs in the orc camp in Avelia Realm Serendia. Fix the issue where the minimap would not rotate when using auto navigate function on the Barter UI with the 3D minimap, even though the rotate minimap setting is activated. Fix the issue where the world map would not close with the hotkey when the closed UI when hit option is deactivated and your character dies with the world map open. Fix the issue where the central market window would appear again when it was first opened by clicking the button in the bottom right corner on the world map window, then use a different function than closing the window. That one sounds confusing. Fix the receive rewards button that were being displayed normally for each of the categories in the progression pass UI. Fix a typo on the item description. Maywall, Krill Blade Ranger. Okay. Fix a typo in the item description and pop-up message that appears right after clicking on the gift box full of memories. Fix the awkward text in the item descriptions of the life buff and faintly resonate gear. Fix the issue where the login reward UI would not be displayed on the following day when one of the categories of login rewards was completed. Fix the issue where the RGB info of outfits would appear when stored in Pedagrios apparel bag. Fix the issue where the navigation for the a house that no one lives in, appeared that normal. Fix the issue where characters that selected the first quest line in Serendia could not get the quest. Repeat, exterminate the Nagas. Fix the issue where the camera did not move when the trade item was clicked on the bottom information in the world map window. Fix the issue where creators' names were not displayed on certain items. Fix the issue where the description of the knowledge on the rune light fragment would appear differently. Fix the issue where the end dialogue for the mana run light fragment quest would be awkward. Fix the issue where certain guilds could not install node forts and node wars. Happy adventuring. So, guys, that is the totality of the November 10th patch note updates. As always, thank you for watching. Please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And I'll catch you next time.